Hello ladies and gentlemen, and it is time. Today we're going to be starting Fallout 4, the game that was majority voted on. This is kind of disappointing for me because I really wanted to play Metro Exodus, but you all spoke, well, a few of you spoke anyway, and this is what you voted on. So this is what we're doing. I might do Metro Exodus in the near future, so, well, I'm hoping to anyway, because I really want to play it. But for now, it's going to be Fallout 4. Now, the thing with Fallout 4 is I do really like this game, but I can't like it as much as New Vegas, because while it has, the building mechanisms which I thought were great, but obviously they had a few problems because it was the first time they ever did it, it's a great game and I love it. It was a real benchmark for the Fallout series, inventing so much new stuff and just bringing a whole life to it. But I guess it just didn't have that feeling that Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 did, I suppose. I don't know. And then of course Fallout 76 was an absolute train wreck, so we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, today we are going to be starting Fallout 4. Now, there is a build I'm going for. Well, I'll tell you more about it when we start getting into it. But yeah, I've got a plan for this playthrough. I usually like just go in blind and just see where the wind takes me, but I have a sort of plan, and I don't mean exactly which missions I want to do in which order. I'll just come to them as they arrive, but there is a certain way I want to play this. For example, I know which route I want to take, but also I know like when I want to start something, because I don't want to go and jump into something immediately. So obviously this will maybe be a little drawn out, as I do want to get quite a few quests done before we continue with the main story, as there is a certain point where you've either got to choose Institute or Brotherhood, that kind of thing. You're going to having to pick sides, make enemies of people, and I want to try and be as friendly as possible with everyone to get as much done as possible before we start fighting factions. So yeah, anyway, enough of me rambling on, let's get into it. Now, I will say, I do have, the usual mods installed and stuff like that. I have a few creation clubs, but it's mainly skins and that, homemade shotgun, just some that kind of stuff. And then add-ons, at the moment I only have Wasteland and Contraptions, the workshop. And this is because, well, the DLCs are alright, they're not bad, they are okay, but I just don't think they're really worth what they charge you for, I know. Because, like, with Nuka World, it's interesting, there's these different weapons, you become, like, the leader of the raiders if you want. Far Harbor, there's also different things, you get to follow a bit more with some story stuff and just some interesting things. But I just don't know if it is worth what you'd end up paying for it. So I have these two, as I found them interesting. They invent a whole new stuff. And I got them while they were on offer, actually. But yeah, so I have all sorts of mods and everything. I might show you when we get in, but yeah. So today we're going to be starting a new playthrough, as I have said about Bethesda games or these kind of things anyway. I will be playing as female, just letting you know now. I think it's just because I prefer, like, some of the dialogue options for the women are better, and also there are perks, to like be past checks with males easier, which is obviously useful, because I don't want to say it's majority male, but I think there are more checks for males than there are for females. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we'll see when we get into it. I'll just let this play and then I'll talk to you again when we get into the game.
War never changes. In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen. He got his wish when the U.S. ended World War II by dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The world awaited Armageddon. Instead, something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars, portable computers. But then, in the 21st century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid. For myself. For my wife. For my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes.
Such an iconic line, war never changes. And they're not wrong, I guess.
War never changes.
Yeah, you just said that.
Dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hon.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
Now, I'm not gonna do anything tonight because he's gonna end up dead soon, so...
Hey, my turn, big guy.
But, mostly muscular. Something like that. That'll work. No, I always like to go damage. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that works.
Hairstyle. The thing is with the hairstyles is I do actually think this is kind of annoying. I don't like them. There aren't that many, and I think a lot of them are sort of ugly. Like you won't really won't want that or that, you know. I think there's so many of them are just sort of, you know, half-hearted. There weren't a proper job done on them, so you're really limited on what you can use. So I usually fall back on this one, you know, it's back, ponytail, smart. I like to go for a bit of jet black sometimes, as I think it looks cool, or maybe like bleached, but you know, I'll go for jet black. Maybe it's just I think there's so little choice. Like, just there could be more. I actually think I'll go for the deep red.
Yeah,
It just. That's the one thing I don't like about this. They've invented this new way of doing things, which is really cool, and everyone likes it. But then it's got to the point where it's so limited in choice. You know, like there was way more hair colours. Like on Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, you could literally use a scale to pick it. It wasn't just set choices. So I just think it's just isn't right. But okay. Like I said, they were sort of, you know, tinkering with it, and this is what they came up with. It's not bad, just isn't the best. Thank you. Thanks, Codsworth.
More of the same.
What is the same? There's all sorts of different things in the house you can explore if you want. You know.
A lot of late nights. It was worth it. Good old US of A.
Sure. You can explore the house if you want. interesting things up their room. Radio, camera.
I'm so proud of him.
What, for not dying? Yeah, I would be too. Like, the thing is, as I like, is like, obviously when Fallout first came out, it was, you know, in the 90s, so of course everything was a little old-fashioned. So the camera, for example, is like an old-fashioned looking camera, even though it's supposed to be 2077. Think some fancy futuristic, like, fusion camera. But of course they have this, because they didn't want to change the model drastically, although they did do that with things like the Pip-Boy and that. So they have changed a lot of things, but they have tried to keep some things the same as well. Obviously for consistency and nostalgia, I guess, as well. Oh, here he comes, I can just see him there. Favourite part of the game. Talking to this Voltec representative. Yes, hello. Right, hello.
Good morning.
Voltec calling. Not interested. Just kidding. Good morning.
Good morning.
Little
Isn't
bit of a
it?
pause.
Just look at that sky out there.
Oh yeah, foreshadowing.
You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of
Oh, I'm
utmost
sorry, I was
urgency,
busy, you know, I have a
assure you.
life. Unlike you, clearly.
Then I'm glad I opened the door.
Ah,
Oh, me too. You have no idea.
hmm.
Now I
But
know
clearly
you're
you do.
a busy woman, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity.
Really weird the
I'm
way you're
here
saying that.
today to tell you that because of your family's service to our country,
Me being in,
you
like, the
have been
law and my husband
preselected
being
for
ex-military, yep.
entrance into the
I should hope
local
so.
Vault. Vault 111.
Wow, 3 wands?
Sounds great.
Oh, it is. Believe you me. Now, you're already cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation.
Don't know why you whispered that, you'll
I
have
just
said this
need
to everyone.
verify some information. That's all.
Doesn't matter what you say, you
Let's
end up having to do it anyway.
Splendid. Splendid. Now, let's see.
Are you really strong? Are you smart, perceptive, you know? Okay, so name. Now, what should I go for? I'll be back in a sec when I've thought of a name. Okay, I've got one. So, the thing is I usually like to choose a name and go with that kind of colour theme. That's what I did for my Outer Worlds. But for this, I just want to pick a cool sounding name. And depending on what kind of childhood you had, you may know this name from a certain program. So we're going with Symphony. Okay, there we go. Symphony. Now, if you don't know what this is from, it's from Captain Scarlet, the Jerry Anderson's TV program. I used to love watching that. Actually, I still do watch that occasionally. Captain Scarlet and the Mysterons. It's always great, you know, and Thunderbirds, you know, and Stingray. Oh, just love them. You know, so of course if you watch that you'd know who Symphony is. She's one of the angels. If not, then look it up, you know, watch Captain Scarlet. Some people say it's bad because, you know, it's old and they use puppets, but I think it was great because at the time they used, you know, pretty advanced technology for the time and it looks great. Anyway, back into Fallout 4. So with this build, I want to be like sort of, I don't want to say a jack of all trades because that would mean to bring really even, and I will be better at some things than others. However, like, I do want to have a good range of weaponry skills, although I will like to have like good rifle mainly. So of course I will need a high enough intelligence for crafting, so put that up a little. Of course I'll also need some perception, some luck and agility. I'll just put that at 4. Strength can go up a little because I'll say we'll need some carry weight, and I'll put 2 into charisma. Now of course endurance is really like low, but we can boost that. I don't want to focus on it because obviously it's like you have less hit points, but I would like to be using rifles, and of course if I'm using rifles I can just shoot them at a distance and I won't take damage, hopefully. And also with this, I'm also going to have the special bug when we get back into Sanctuary, so I can put that into something. So yeah, that's alright.
That's everything. Just gonna walk this over.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey.
Like I like how she says that after the door's closed.
Paperwork, right?
For you
Not
and
really.
Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Ha, yes. Symphony is not one of the names he's programmed to say. Ha ha. You're uncultured, Codsworth.
Go ahead, honey. I'll be there in a second to help, okay?
Hey, how's it going?
My boy isn't giving his mother any trouble, is he? Hey, I fixed that mobile on his crib the other day. Why don't you give it a spin?
How's it play music?
That's my boy. On his best behavior, just like his dad. Well, most of the time, anyway.
Yeah.
Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Oh, right. The park. With you. Because I want to get pregnant again.
That's pretty funny, but you had sex in a public park? I mean, seems a little inappropriate, but okay. Yeah, what's wrong?
Yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes.
Hurry up and tell us already. Like, I look out these people, these are already guys have already, like, packed, and they're already running away. It's like, how have they even heard?
We do have coming in. That's, confirmed reports, I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania.
And we're only finding about this now? Let's go, let's go, let's go.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
Residents of Sanctuary.
Oh wait, wait, I'm more important than all of you.
Evacuate to Vault 111 immediately.
Just help me pack it up.
It's already packed up, jeez. I'm sure Nate will catch up.
The vault program. Head to the gate.
If you're not, then you're screwed, you're just gonna have to die.
I am not on the list. You don't get in. I'm going in. You can't stop me.
Yeah, okay.
We need to get in. We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female.
Yeah, I just want to say, like, with that process, okay, so there's a woman, a man, and a child. Ah, yes, this is definitely them. Doesn't even like ask for names or anything.
Step on the platform in the center.
Out of the way, I'm more important than all you guys. How the hell did these guys get into the program anyway? What did they do for their country?
Almost there. Is Sean okay?
He's fine. We're gonna be okay. I love you.
Oh my God!
Apart from the whole fact there's a nuke going off over there.
Hold on!
I'm not afraid.
We did it. We made it.
Yes, we did.
Everyone please step off the elevator and proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion.
No need
Out of the way.
to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home.
I'm already worried.
Vault 111.
Look at that mustache.
Better
Don't trust that
future
man.
Underground.
Totally.
Yes, up the stairs.
For you. All new residents, please proceed in an orderly.
How are these guys already here? They came like an hour or two ago, like, oh yeah, there'll be a nuclear blast soon.
You'll need your suits before we can take you further.
What now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
I already know where I'm going, I'm psychic.
Follow me.
I agree it says you three, actually include Sean.
Everything we had.
My mother and father down in D.C.
Oh yeah, they're dead, definitely.
What if they didn't make it? I know this is a
Be down.
difficult time.
Oh, we'll be going over all that in orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through.
Decide to be fashionable as well as comfortable.
Prepared for the future, right?
Clearly. It's like they knew this was gonna happen today.
Just step in here and put your vault suit on.
In that order. Shut up, Sean. You're making us look bad.
The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Time for a whole new life.
Resident secure. Occupant vitals normal. Procedure complete. In 5.
Hang on, this seems more than just coming edge. Hey!
3, 2, 1.
It's got a bunch of cutscenes, so I'll let you watch this.
This is the one. Here.
Open it. Almost. Everything's going to be fine. I got it. Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once. I'm not giving you shot. Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have a backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back. What happened? Oh. Oh yeah. Husband dead. Everyone else dead. Yeah.
Come on. Oh, God.
I like how she says it, like, quietly and sad, whereas he shouts it.
I'll find who did this. And I'll get Sean back. I promise.
Don't make promises you can't keep. Okay. Okay, the symphony. Oh my god. Ooh. By the way, so, I won't read everything on every terminal that I find, because it would take too long. If you want to know, then read it yourself. I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, have already played Fallout 4 before, so I'm sure you're more than familiar with it already.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
Gonna need a lot more, like, killer to gonna have to have a really experienced exterminator. As I always say, loot everything. And then come in here and get the red menace. Maybe have a game of that later, I'll beat you. Okay. I'm not afraid. What? Oh. You gotta run up and smack him in the face. Gets him every time. Dead dude. Sweet. Hey man.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
Well, that guy's a skeleton, so... take a guess. Go away. Hold on, let me check some up. Okay, I was just checking the difficulty. I made sure it was on normal. I need a bit of a challenge. Grab some ammo.
Nice.
Break the glass on this case. Good old 10mm. Of course, they have really changed the 10mm design from the other Fallout games, so. Also, let me know if you want me to play, like, Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas. I'd be more than happy to. Because I do enjoy those games a lot, so I'd be more than happy to beat them again for you guys. Where the hell did you come from? Alright, sweet. We can rob the skeleton. I wouldn't really put that on. It's probably got all sorts on it. Diseases. The dust magically disappears. Hey! Oh boy. And now I got a pit boy. Sweet. Put them on, obviously. And open the door. Iconic moment time. Again, they've changed the controls from the other Fallout games for the doors, but, you know, not gonna complain. Hasn't been opened in a long time, like 70 years. I like the process though. If you've got photos into the epilepsy, look away now. Well, it's probably a little late actually. I always stand on the end so it takes us out. Okay, let's go. No, I'm happy with my character.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
Okay, here you're on the surface. Now what I am gonna do is end the video here, so that next time we can go down to Sanctuary and all that. But nice world. Yeah, I've got some mods installed to make it look better and everything. Actually, hang on. Just to show you the mods I've got installed, so immersive, better graphics, rain of brass, which basically just means that, you know, all the shells that you fire off will land on the ground. It's fixed the sanctuary bridge, just get rid of some twists, more gore, because why not, and some cool scopes, which I really like, so I always like to use them, and you know, just that kind of stuff. Nothing that makes the game easy for me, just, you know, a brighter Pip-Boy I like it's really dark anywhere. Border expansion for the settlements, I chose this because I find it really unfair. Like with Sanctuary, for example, you want to put a purifier in the water, but there's very little space in the water for you to put one, so now I can use like the entire thing. I won't take advantage of this, so don't worry, but yeah, I just wanted to say that I've got a... You'll see all these other ones that aren't ticked because I'm not using them, I just use them sometimes, like special at 70, and you can have every perk. I won't be using those obviously, but yeah. So basically I've just got stuff that fixes any glitches and just makes the game look better and run better, so, you know, it does make loading screens a little longer, but I'll just cut them out anyway, so it's fine. So I just like it because the Fallout 4 is a great world, but I just feel like sometimes it can be a little bland. Like you just come out here, blinded by the sun a little, and that's it. Like you couldn't even see this half the time. That the graphics would be really bad. Like it wouldn't have fully loaded in over there sometimes. So I just think this makes it look a lot better. Like look at the texture on some of these plants and that. You know, I just think it's great. So I may put some more mods on over time, and I'll let you know what they are. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here, like I said. Next time we'll head down to Sanctuary and all that, going to Concord. So, I'll see you guys next time, so thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see more, and turn your notifications on so you don't miss when I upload another video. Thank you guys so much for watching, I appreciate all the support you've given me, and I hope you enjoy this journey of Fallout 4 and come along with me. So I'll see you guys next time, thank you and goodbye.